If you don't know this already, the only people that can traffic drugs in with the help of cartels is the DEA and CIA, who are well known for trafficking drugs into the United States. I guess this Indiana beauty queen didn't understand that, and now she's being indicted on trafficking charges.
Judy, Glennis Zapata's name was up in lights as Miss Indiana Latina in 2011. Tonight, she is named in a federal grand jury indictment and facing drug trafficking charges. Zapata had been working lately as a flight attendant, but according to federal authorities, was also attending to the movement of drug cartel cash on board jetliners into Mexico. In 2011, Glennis Zapata was the smiling beauty queen of Lafayette, Indiana. As Miss Lafayette Latina, Zapata became a contestant in the state contest and won. The 2011 Miss Indiana Latina won't be on a court in 2024. She'll be in it. Tonight, she is named in this indictment by a federal grand jury in Chicago, charged with transporting hundreds of thousands of dollars in drug proceeds while working as a commercial flight attendant on planes including this one, first reported by the ABC 7i team in 2022. This
Yeah, if these types of charges were to extend to everybody in government, again, the DEA and the people being arrested for trafficking drugs, um, then you have like McGonagall or somebody else in the Senate who's married to a rich Chinese person who was caught trafficking cocaine into the United States via their ship. And nothing happened to him because they're in Congress, and when you're in Congress, you're basically above the law and can do whatever you want. That's why there's a lot of corrupt officials in Congress who do stuff like insider trading. You got like Matt Gaetz, who was caught, you know, trafficking women and kids, and nothing has happened to him. And you got many others that have committed crimes, and nothing happens to those people in Congress.
private jet landed here at Gary, Indiana airport from Mexico with 220 pounds of cocaine packed in several suitcases. Cartel operatives arrested in the private jet have already been prosecuted and imprisoned. According to the new indictment, Glennis Zapata is charged with her sister, 33-year-old Elenis, also from Lafayette, an Indiana bank employee who allegedly helped launder drug proceeds by swapping low-denomination bills for higher ones. A second bank employee is also charged. Authorities
She would also get away with this if she was working with some rich business owner of some, uh, multinational corporation, because they're allowed to commit whatever crime they want and get away with it because they're quote unquote too big to fail.
say the kingpin of the drug trafficking organization is this man, 41-year-old fugitive Oswaldo Espinoza, alias Scrambler. From 2018 to 2023, Espinoza allegedly moved cocaine from Mexico to Chicago and other cities using warehouses, garages, and stash houses here to inventory the drugs and cash. For Glennis Zapata, her arrest is a fall from the glory of her beauty pageant days, 2011, when she was heralded as the first Latina pageant winner from Indiana ever to make the top 10 at the U.S. pageant.
This is one reason why all drugs need to be legalized and regulated. You can, prevent trafficking drugs into the United States if it was legalized and people were, producing the drugs in the United States. People could just go to dispensaries and get what they want instead of, there being a black market demand for said drugs. And again, people in Congress, they can do whatever they want and get away with it. So, like, why should other people be charged with trafficking drugs if people in Congress or the DEA or CIA traffic drugs and nothing happens to them? It just goes to show that there's one law for people in Congress and other organizations and another law for common people.
Within the past few minutes, bail reports have been posted in Chicago federal court for both of the Zapata sisters.